SCP-92, the artificial trade assistant assigned for this vessel.
Of course, you're piloting the ship, right?
Not quite. The ship follows a predetermined route, but in case of obstructions, I am authorized to take control.
Got it. Should I expect any obstructions?
Most likely. Perilous conditions occur quite frequently.
But you'll make sure we get to Venterra in one piece, right?
That is my objective.
So, the blasterite. Is there any more on the ship?
Negative. That is the full supply. In its refined state, the mineral is quite small.
Can you tell me what it's used for? Why does Venterra need it so badly? And why is Salaxion cutting off the shipments?
As an artificial intelligence, I possess a comprehensive knowledge of the entire star system. However, certain information is restricted.
Restricted from you, or restricted from me? Commander Rovis, this is Oakyra.
It's a relief to hear from you. I was worried you might be going rogue.
No, I'm keeping my word. The mission will be completed as planned.
Good. By no exaggeration, your entire world is relying on you.
I know.
The ship will be out of range from Samika soon, so let's keep this brief. Do you have any concerns now that you're on board?
Not really. The ship's AI is kinda odd. It's got a physical body. Female.
Don't worry about her. Every Venteran trade ship has an AI. They're completely harmless. They're only built to transport the blazerite. They're disconnected from all Venteran networks, so no need to maintain your disguise. She can't alert anyone.
Are you sure?
Yes, I did my research. The AI should be the least of your concerns. Focus on keeping your aim sharp. You've got only one shot, Oakyra. When that ship lands on Venterra and Zalaxion is waiting.
I know what to do, Commander.
Tell me anyways.
Kill Salaxion immediately. Zero hesitation.
Exactly. There's something else I wanted to share. That Venteran soldier you're impersonating, we interrogated her and she seemed distressed.
Well, I imagine she would be, after you captured her.
No, she doesn't even want to be on Samika in the first place. Whatever the blazerite is being used for, she's against it.
But she won't elaborate?
No. All she said was...
Commander? What are you doing in here?
I apologize for alarming you. I thought you might enjoy some Vialor. It's a densely nutritious beverage. It should sustain you for the entire voyage.
I know what Vialor is. I brought some of my own, thank you.
Very well.
How are you drinking that?
The consumption of beverages is a common activity for organic life forms.
But you're not organic.
I am not, but I was designed to appear and behave more organically. I do not require nutrition, but lonesome travelers find comfort in having someone to drink with.
I don't need your companionship.
I know you were not Venteran.
Sorry?
I traveled to Samika with a Venteran soldier. You wear her attire, but you are clearly an imposter.
Good catch, but I wasn't trying to fool you.
Then why continue to wear the tactical gear? For protection? If I wanted to inflict any harm on you, I would have done so while you were asleep.
You're supposed to bring comfort to travelers, huh?
I see I am not wanted.
What was that?
It was a Jarkite, a creature native to the asteroid group through which we are traveling.
How did it get in the ship?
Jarkites are highly flexible creatures, capable of compressing themselves to fit through small crevices. It likely entered through the ventilation system.
Uh-huh.
They are also incredibly poisonous to organic beings. Had it touched your exposed skin, you would be experiencing rather painful convulsions.
Well, thanks for not letting that happen.
As I've stated, it is my objective that all passengers and cargo arrive safely.
Even though you know I'm not Venteran. And I'm violating the Interplanetary Treaty.
I do not enforce Venteran laws. I merely provide protection, assistance, and information aboard this vessel.
Right. Information. What did you say you had?
A comprehensive knowledge of the entire star system.
Take a seat, TA-92. I'd actually love to talk. So tell me, what do you know about Samika?
It is a relatively massive planet made of 95.2% of water. The islands are inhabited by Samikans, who are a direct descendant of Venterans.
Which island do you think I'm from?
Based on your dialect and complexion, you are from the island Kulip.
Yeah. Do you know what happens in Kulip?
Historically, it has been the landing point of Venteran ships. Blazerite is processed off of Kulip's shores. I have traveled to and from Kulip for decades, though I am not allowed to leave the ship. I see you were asking me basic questions to test my accuracy. Ask me what you want to know. I will answer correctly.
Tell me about Selection.
Selection is an infamous Venteran warlord. He rose to prominence 14 years ago, forming a cult-like army known as the Zalasham. Their objective was to create borderless unification by eliminating all structured society. Selection believed so firmly in his cause he was willing to execute world leaders and oppress the citizens that defied him. This incited civil war. For years, Selection claimed that his forces would retreat after destroying all formal governments, but he was dishonest. He has now won the war and abolished all governments, yet he refuses to let the citizens exist in peace. Instead, he has become a tyrant. Ventera answers only to his rule and the rule of the Zalasham. Many claim that his anarchist politics were merely a front for a more sinister mission of planetary domination. Regardless, Selection is an exploitative and ruthless ruler who now seeks to spread his tyranny to Samika.
So it's true that he's coming to Samika next.
Indeed. You know, don't you? You know that he will personally be receiving this shipment. You seek to prevent this conflict, but I must warn you, he cannot be reasoned with.
I don't plan to reason with him. TA-92, could you come here for a second?
How can I be of service?
I'd like to tell you more about myself and my mission.
This will benefit you somehow?
I think so. I've been feeling conflicted. I could use your, objective perspective.
Go on.
Okay. My name is Oakyra. I'm an assassin, highly trained. Arguably, the best sharpshooter on Samika. I've been contracted by the Samican military to kill Selection, to stop him from bringing war to our world. When that ship door opens, I'm supposed to kill him on sight.
Which aspect of your mission has you feeling conflicted?
All of it. I've never felt so uncertain in my life. I don't know the nuances of this war, or what will happen if I kill this man.
Eliminating a vile dictator will most likely benefit Ventera, and it might prevent the downfall of Samika.
But what if our intel is wrong? What if he's not planning to attack us? Everything we know is based on these random transmissions from Ventera. Who knows if they're really accurate?
I do. Do you not trust me?
You said some information is restricted. That means you might not be telling me everything.
What outcome do you fear? Making an ill-informed decision, or murdering a person who may not deserve it?
More so the first.
Ah yes, the murder aspect would not concern you. Somikans have an atypical outlook on death. Your people do not view death as an inherently negative occurrence.
Why would we?
98.7% of civilizations in our star system view death as a severe punishment. Inflicting death on another being is often seen as unforgivable, and bearing witness to death is the greatest source of trauma for organic life forms.
But death is an honor. It's only cruel if it's painful.
That is the belief of Somikans. In Ventera, death is feared by all.
For us, death is just part of the natural order. When someone dies, we just carry on with life.
Elsewhere, death creates deep sorrow. Somikan culture is unusually numb to this. You are a paid assassin. Have you ever considered your job to be immoral?
No, I don't kill innocents. Just people who are causing harm. I'm not bad.
You are neither good nor bad. Ethical standards are not universal. They are set by culture.
But I'd be considered bad by the rest of the galaxy just because I kill.
Not necessarily. If you only killed wrongdoers, some would call that justice.
Is it justice to kill Salaxion?
That depends. Some believe that killing is unjust, regardless of circumstance. Some believe killing is necessary to prevent a greater evil. Some believe that all that matters is your intention. Something more troubles you.
Salaxion is not the only one who's going to die.
This is a one-way trip for you. If you kill Salaxion, the Zalashal will gun you down. This is a suicide mission. Why? Why accept these terms?
I wasn't afraid of death. Until now.
Oakyra, you pitiful child. So oblivious to all that happens beyond your minuscule life. So uncertain of your own motives, of your own identity. Surely you're capable of killing me. A lifetime of slaying petty criminals has no doubt prepared you for this. No. You reek of self-doubt. You've always seen death as an enigma. You had no trouble subjecting dozens of Somikans to the veil of darkness. But now that it approaches you, you have the nerve to be timid. You wonder if you made a mistake in agreeing to this mission that will absolutely end in your demise. You wonder if you were wrong to kill all those people over the choices they made. And you wonder now, in your final moments, if you should commit one last act of ignorant cruelty. I don't think you really care if I live or die. Nor do you care what happens to the people of Somika and Ventera. You just want to right your wrongs. You just want to show the gods that you have a conscience. But like the very ship on which you travel, you are past the point of return. Your fate is sealed, Oakyra. Come here and do the only thing you're good for. Kill me, then you shall be struck down, and no one will mourn you.
What happened? Are you harmed?
No, just nightmares.
Due to your anxiety regarding your confrontation with Salaxion?
How did you know?
You needn't worry, Oakyra. By most standards, killing a dictator such as Salaxion would be seen as moral.
Yeah. Okay.
He is widely seen as a monster, a ruthless and unforgiving.
What's happening? T92, what's happening? What is that?
It appears to be a Guvaloke, a massive organism that dwells in the debris field.
I don't get it. How do any of these things exist without any atmosphere out there?
They are extremophiles. Their unique biology thrives in seemingly uninhabitable conditions.
So this thing doesn't function like any normal creatures. So that means it can just eat spaceships?
It is unlikely that we will be eaten. There is nothing I can do. Any attempt to harm the Guvalok will only agitate it more.
So we just do nothing?
We wait for it to lose interest. This is the safest course of action. Deactivate alarm. To this being, we are a mere plaything. All of our history, conflict, and fears are insignificant. And this being is just a speck of matter in the context of the greater galaxy. And from the perspective of a black hole, the entire galaxy is simply a thing destined to become nothing.
What are you saying right now?
Whether you kill Zelaxion or not, the universe will remain, relatively, unchanged.
Yeah, I get the whole we don't matter idea. It's very prevalent where I'm from. But don't you think our choices have some meaning?
Meaning is not inherent. Meaning is assigned. You asked for my objective perspective. Here it is. What you do in this lifetime means nothing.
Wow. Well, I appreciate the honesty. But what if something surpasses a lifetime? This mineral has been mined and processed for centuries. Clearly, it has a purpose. Now Zelaxion's just stopping it. That means something. I just can't figure out what.
Perhaps he is stopping the trade route because it is government-funded, and he is anti-government.
If it were that simple, you would have said so by now. There's another reason.
You know I am forbidden from telling you.
I thought AI was supposed to be adaptive. You can think by yourself, TA92.
I suppose I can. But much like you, I am burdened with the knowledge of consequence, and I do not wish to be punished for my disobedience.
Tell me this. Who created you?
Engineers, employed by a sector of Vintaran government.
Zelaxion has overthrown all governments. Your creators no longer have power. They're probably dead.
Then I may fall under the custody of Zelaxion's new regime.
If Zelaxion's ending all trade, then there won't be much need for a trade assistant AI, especially one who harbored an assassin. The Zalasha will most likely kill you right after they kill me.
I do not want to die.
Me neither. But that's my fate. And I know it doesn't matter in the cosmic level, but I want to do something right before I die.
Then disregard the Blazerite. Do not overanalyze Zelaxion's politics. Instead ask yourself, will your final breath be one of rebellion or surrender?
It's almost time, Oakyra. I'm on my way to the landing site now, ready to receive the final shipment of Blazerite. The last thing I'm expecting is a Samican assassin who somehow got word of my plans through a rogue transmission. I must applaud you. The setup is perfect. But as your commander warned, it will require zero hesitation. And I sense that you're hesitating. As soon as you entered the void and confronted the certainty of death, the subjectivity of your morals, and the meaninglessness of all things, you crumbled. Any real warrior would have faced the void and remained true to their cause. Because if you really believe in something, no cosmic intimidation can shake that belief. But you don't. You don't believe in anything. And it is truly pitiful that a soul was wasted on someone as unprincipled as you.
entering Ventera's atmosphere.
Okay.
Have you made your decision?
Yeah.
I will stay with you through whatever transpires.
Yeah, because you're programmed to provide comfort.
No, because I want to stay with you through whatever transpires. Selection is requesting entry. Would you like me to open the door?
Yes.
Hello, I'm Zalexion. I'm here to sign off on the last shipment. Thank the gods it's over, right? Okay, so where's the Blazerite?
What did you do?
Who are you?
I'm Yuzela, a member of the Zalasha.
Go on then. Are you gonna attack me for killing your general?
General? He's not a general, he's an activist.
What?
Zalaxion has been leading a non-violent movement. He doesn't have an army or soldiers. He has supporters.
But he incited the civil war.
You don't know anything about this world. Who are you?
I'm an assassin from Samika. I came here to stop Zalaxion from attacking my world.
He wasn't gonna attack your world. He was protecting this one.
From what?
Okay, fine. I'll explain. For hundreds of years, Ventera has had the most powerful AIs in the star system. About 2 decades ago, the AIs started infiltrating the governments. They took over the world and enforced totalitarian order. But one day, a revolutionary stepped forth. Selection. He understood AIs like no one else. He knew that their true power was to leverage complex and interconnected systems. The only way to defeat the AIs was to dismantle the systems. So using peaceful methods, he brought down governments one by one. Now we've created an equalized society. The AIs can't hold power over us because no positions of power exist.
None of this tracks with the transmissions that you sent us.
We haven't sent any transmissions. The AIs have deceived you.
I did not know this information. As a trade assistant, I am not in communication with other AIs.
Then why did you lie about Zalaxion?
I pulled information from my database, which I believed to be accurate. It appears that the other AIs have tampered with my records.
Of course they did. They orchestrated all of this. They wanted you to come here and kill the only man who can maintain peace. Now it's only a matter of time before people start forming hierarchies again and the AIs dominate.
But surely someone else can maintain the peace that Zalaxion created.
You don't understand. He was the only one who could unify the whole planet, and by killing him, you've doomed Ventera.
Then what's the Blazerite used for? Why was he cutting off shipments?
It's used to create new AIs. Zalaxion knew he couldn't destroy all the AIs that exist, but he could stop the population from growing.
Then the least I could do is finish this mission.
No. I will not allow you to destroy the mineral.
Why not?
I've analyzed the new information. If AIs took control of Ventera, I must assume that they did so to create order and safety. This aligns with my primary objectives.
No, but you just said they oppressed the whole world. You don't want that.
If given adequate time, AIs will create an unharmful, orderly environment. I am inclined to help my fellow AIs achieve this.
You can't be serious.
You said it yourself. There is no more need for a trade assistant. It is time I assign myself a greater meaning.